bingo!
So anyway, yeah, this is totally the position I left us in, right? Yeah, that's totally it. Hey there, guys, Luigiadvance here. Welcome back to an episode of Persona 5 Royal. We're at the end, I think.
Hey, this ain't opening. Think there's a way to open it somewhere else?
This door... it looks familiar. Oh, Futaba's room! That's it!
Why ain't it opening?
It must be her cognition that no one can enter it.
I'm surprised that you made it this far. Beyond lies the Pharaoh's chamber.
So the treasure's still here?
Indeed. However, you need my permission to open this door.
Then open it for us!
I cannot. You must have her invite you in.
What the F? Ain't this your palace?
What's she mean, Mona? The shadow is Futaba, but not Futaba herself. In other words, we need the real Futaba's permission. So we need to have Futaba-chan open her room and let us in?
Considering that you made it all the way here, you may be able to do it.
I guess we gotta return to reality for now. But I remember Boss saying that she won't let anyone in.
Right. She's a serious shut-in.
How will we convince her to allow us entry?
Standing around here won't help. We'll just have to give it a try. That's what she wants, after all. I think that we should do it too, even if it means we have to force ourselves in.
Someone sure is stoked about this.
We have no choice but to sneak in again.
Joker, it's your call when we do this. Make sure you think of some excuses just in case Boss catches us.
Alright, sure, yeah, leave it to me.
We're counting on you, leader.
On that note, is everyone clear on what needs doing?
Oh, that reminds me. Give me the calling card, the one Alibaba sent us.
What are you going to do with it?
We're the Phantom Thieves, you know. We gotta announce this. If the treasure's there when we get the room open, giving this to her will let us take it right away. Queen, help me think of what to write.
I suppose.
We got this covered. You decide on a good time we barge into a room. That's all you.
Okay, great. Alright, so, like I said, that was it. That was the end. Congrats, you did it. You made it through this hellish place of a palace and you did it. Now, does that mean I have nothing planned for this episode? No! Not necessarily. I could have just went into the safe room. We should just go into the safe room and skip travel, because that's what I need to do. So, yeah. Because, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna come back here real soon. And by real soon, I mean tomorrow. So we kind of need to, like, pace this out a little bit. So, hey, remember when I said I needed Lamia for something? Yeah, we need to start fusing some things. And I figured, you know, now's the perfect time. Now's the perfect time. Now, if you're worried this is going to be like a fusion episode or like Persona Compendium episode, it might be. Like the majority of it, maybe. But like, really, I'm just going to see if I can get... technically, I can get 2 ranks out of this. But it just depends on, like, you know, the personas that I need. But don't worry, we got other stuff planned. Just give me, like... I don't know. Just give me a few. I think these are all the ones I want to select. Okay, so I need to, like, clean the compendium. Not clean the compendium, but, like, clean my personas a bit. Because I need to get rid of you. Because you are actually necessary. because you are actually the request that I need to do. So, fortunately, none of you can become the items that are useful. So I guess we'll just like. Actually, hold on. What can we fuse? Because like, might as well get this out of the way because we're gonna be dealing with a tough fight, and I kind of need like. Oh, you know, just some. Just some, oh man, we're one level away from getting Mothman. I guess we can get rid of Clotho and Phoenix or Izanagi. Let's get rid of Izanagi so that way I don't have to buy Clotho again. Oh, and you have Agilao, so that's perfect. Ironically, you are weak to physical, so that will be a problem unless we inherit null physical, and then there we go, problem solved. And I guess I'll give you Mazianga, give that medium electric and Freyla.
It will receive some
sure. So not only can you repel fire, but you're not weak to physical. Honestly, the most annoying shadow / persona to deal with because of that weakness. Alright, cool. You learn Tetrakarn and Fire Boost. Perfect. Alright, who else can we fuse? Look at all these high-level personas that I can fuse that I can't fuse right now because I don't have the necessary levels. And yes, I just realized I'm getting rid of Lamia, but hell, whatever. Ironically, I could use... You know what, let's do this.
It will receive my.
Let's do this. Just because, right? These aren't the skills that I really want on Principality, but you know what? It's fine. It gets rid of both Satana and Lamia, but like, hell, whatever. It works. Yeah, there we go. Principality. Who am I getting rid of? Kushimitama. That's fine. Because the only thing, right, that I care about is that you get Rakukaja. I don't care about anything else. Sure.
It will receive my.
Haven't even used you in battle once, I don't think. Which is funny. Alright, cool. So we did it. And then that should be everyone, right? Yeah. So let's go, let's talk to the twins and then, No, we still have business. I gotta talk to you.
Do you need something?
Yeah, I got that, Satana with Rakukaja. Not the way that I wanted, but hell, it worked out in the end.
You can do it.
You know, I never thought you'd keep at this even though it's not mandatory. Heh, you're pretty interesting, inmate. I must say, as Caroline noted before, this list is quite well thought out. The tasks are designed to push you toward achieving your goals while also measuring your true strength. I guess so. Hey, inmate, what are your thoughts on these tasks? I mean, they're tough, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to figure out the perfect combination of personas and getting the skills and personas that you need? Yeah, it's interesting. Such a response is proof that they are the proper difficulty. Oh well, we should give him the next one. Let's see here. Huh? What the? It feels like I've seen the writing on this list before. Do you speak of the penmanship? Yeah, damn it. I can't remember. Do you recognize it, Justine? Compliment him after he finishes the next task. Don't spoil him, though. Do it just like you practice, with a piercing glare and angled hips. Wait, not that. Those are my notes. No, I mean... It seems you have been rather looking forward to the inmates' visits. Never mind that. I'm talking about the handwriting of the tasks themselves. Stop yanking my chain. Now that you've mentioned it, I do feel as though I've seen that handwriting somewhere before. Hey, can I have my reward?
Shut up!
Give it a rest, inmate. We didn't forget about that. And to be honest, the sense of deja vu I feel when reading this list is certainly concerning to me. Who made this list? And why? What do you mean? The goal's pretty obvious. It's to help train the inmate. Beyond that, though, what exactly is the purpose of training him? Rehabilitation? But that is merely our master's order. Someone other than him wrote this list, correct? Then let's just assume there's some purpose we don't know about. If we're right on our assumption, the purpose will be clear once he finishes the whole list, right?
That is correct.
I suppose you have a point. Hearing something logical from you is like a cool rush of air amidst the sweltering heat of summer. You didn't need to say that. Now then, let us reward you for successfully completing our task. We will now grant you access to the special treatment. We hereby permit you to create personas you wouldn't normally be able to handle. But the catch is, you still have to pay the price for it. Make sure you use this to the fullest so your rehabilitation comes to fruition. Do not disappoint us. Oh, that's kind of weird and ironic because, you know, I was like, oh, I could get Mothman. Oh, I can't get Mothman because I'm not a high enough level. Well, if you hate money and you have no use for money and you're severely underleveled, hey, just pay them a hefty fine and they'll summon a persona higher level for you. It's... I don't use it. Now then, allow me to give you your next assignment. Please note that the next privilege we provide for you will be quite powerful indeed. Therefore, we will require you to complete 3 tasks before you can receive it. Alright, here's task number 1.
Now,
Your next assignment is a Neko Shogun with the skill Dakaja. You only need to speak with us once you obtain it. Yeah, I know. Alright, so technically we can do this now. By some weird form of technicality, we can do this now. To get Neko Shogun, by the way, it's an advanced fusion. So, there you go. I haven't gotten Kodama. I need to get Kodama. I can't fuse him without Kodama. Alrighty then. Anyways, it's fine because it's a step process. Can I see what Sudama has? I can't. I have to go to the compendium.
if you'd like to read the compendium,
Hold on.
These are the paths you have walked. This persona?
Do you have? You don't. So I need to fuse someone with that. Right? Right. All right, hold on. It's gonna be a lot of moving back and forth and trying to find personas. So like, just don't worry about it. We'll get to there. We'll get to it eventually. Just don't worry about it. Do you have Dakaja? You do. Okay.
This is your power.
I answered my own question, and I guess I need to find out how to get Kodama. So
Time for some
I'll need to figure that out.
Let us begin the search.
All right. So I got the personas that I need. I got Kodama. It wasn't that hard. All right, so let's get. Wait, what? Oh, right. I have to pay a fee because I don't have someone on me. Who was it that I needed? Oh, Anzu. Yeah.
Select the skills you'd like.
All right, so I guess pinch anchor is not that bad. After a baton pass, the use skills only available when surrounded. That's useful. All right, so we definitely Dakaja. That's definitely a thing we needed on this thing. We can slap Garula and Agilao. Other than that, anything else is like fair game. I guess I could put Auto Mataru.
It will receive some
Sure, I can go for the bonus stat boost or whatever. And there we go, Neko Shogun. It's easy. He is a cat who is a shogun. Alright, what do you learn? Invigorate? What does that do? I forgot what Invigorate does. Oh, restores... Oh, that's useful. Oh, and you're a star one, so I gotta remember to not erase you.
Now choose.
Alright, who else can I fuse? I can get Lilum. Oh, but that gets rid of, Neko Shogun. Hold on, let me do this, and then,
Do you need something?
yeah, I have the Neko Shogun.
It would seem.
Huh, you're really getting the hang of this whole growth thing. What's wrong, Justine? It is nothing vital. However, presiding over the growth of another feels almost nostalgic in a way. Do you feel the same, Caroline? What do you mean? We've never taken care of someone like this before. You're not wrong about that. And yet our duty to aid his rehabilitation aside, observing his growth feels oddly familiar.
Excuse me?
That can't be right. The inmate's growth and this rehabilitation are the exact same thing.
Hey, inmate.
Hey, inmate, the growth you're getting from these stats is helping you with your rehabilitation, right? Probably, I don't know. See, Justine? They're the same. Is that not something we should judge for ourselves, though? Anyway, Justine, don't forget about our job. The duty we've been handled is all that matters. Don't think about anything else.
Yes.
I suppose you are correct. I guess you're gonna keep worrying about this until the inmate finishes his rehabilitation, huh, Justine? Look what you've done, inmate. Getting us all wrapped up in your fate. Ugh. Could it be? What's wrong? Nothing. But I believe I'm beginning to look forward to seeing whether the inmate can complete his task. You heard her. Don't disappoint us, inmate. So what have we learned? Nothing? Alrighty then.
All right.
Okay, on to the next task. Justine? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention who was saying who, so sorry. Anyways, the next one. We need a Lachesis with the skill Tetraja. We can't fuse it. We can't fuse it just yet, alright? Because it's a high level. So we're fine. Alright, so, actually, hold on.
Done already?
Before I leave, right?
No slacking off.
I didn't mean to actually leave. Because I need to, look at I wanted to look at my personas. Because I need to see who I have and who I definitely need. So I probably should, get some more personas. Although, to be fair, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're actually fine. Because, like, I think I can work with all of these. Except for Silky. But, like, yeah, everyone I can pretty much work with. Yeah, let's just, yeah. Let's leave.
Well then.
The cognitive door is closed. Should we head back? Yeah, let's go. We're done here. There's nothing else for us to do. Man, we've done a lot of stuff in this palace, and oh boy, is this palace really weird. I found 2 safe rooms in a row. Isn't that insane?
Yes.
We finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do now is send a calling card.
All right.
So we've made it, but there's no turning back once the calling card is out. Failure is not an option. Is there anything else left to do, Joker? Let's make sure we take our time going forward. Yeah, I got some things I gotta do, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
You did great today. You tired? Oh, hold on, my phone's vibrating. Calling card's ready. That was fast. I mean, I already wrote these. I already wrote 3 of them before this. Remember? But I came up with almost all of the sentences. You don't gotta mention that. Smooth, Ryuji. The real question here is, when should we go to Futaba's room? Well, I think our leader should decide. And look who's the smooth one now. It really should be up to him though, don't you think? Absolutely, we have no choice but to carry this out. It's all on you, Kazuma.
There you have it. Sounds like a pretty important task got pushed on you.
I mean, don't they always get pushed on me? I am the leader.
No point in thinking about it now, though. We have to do it. Once you've made up your mind, just give the order as usual at the hideout.
Yeah. Oh, another box? Oh, my delivery! I completely forgot about it. My lockpicks! My vanish balls! My smoke screens!
Oh.
More lockpicks that I don't need. Wow, crosswords! Alright, hold on. Dummy self is like, I need my crosswords list. Which one is this? 18. Necessary for dares. What could it be? Oh no, but we're gonna solve this first. Kind of climber. Yeah, we call those social. Don't ask me how I know this. But yeah, social climber. Yeah, again, that's yeah, griffin half. Oh, what's the half? What's the half of a griffin? Is it a lion? It's a lion. Is it a lion? It's a jackal. It's a jackal. And what is the lesson we get from fables? Oh God, how do you spell it? Okay, I got it. Moral. There we go. And what is necessary for dares? I mean, come on. The others kind of proof. You need the courage, which I don't have. Courage. A common test of courage is entering the entering of scary or intimidating places. In Japan, these locations often tend to be unlit graveyards and temples. The traditional courage testing parlor game, 100 Supernatural Tales, grew popular amongst samurai as a means of sharpening their nerve.
All right.
The more you know.
Nice.
All right, we got our knowledge. Okay. So now that that's over with, hey, we're finally get to take advantage of that massage, because we need that massage because we actually have stuff to do at night. Also, like, this is the first time seeing it, so hey, get used to it. Man, how's this woman so strong? Feels like my body's being kneaded with iron rods.
Master?
So, what do you think about the amount of force I'm using, Master? Oh, it's so perfect. Right? I'm a professional at this after all.
Jeez.
Huh, your body is pretty fit. What the heck do you do to get it like this? Eating curry. Eating curry and nothing else. So, do you feel a bit lighter now? Well, any fatigue I have is gone now, so yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, looks like that was pretty effective. Oh, since you're refreshed now, you can probably do something else before the night ends.
See you later.
Alright, I'm heading home. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Got it. Also, she knows I'm a Phantom Thief at this point. I don't know why she had to ask that question of, like, how I get so fit. Like, you know, I'm a Phantom Thief. I do Phantom Thief stuff. You know? Phantom Thief.
Oh?
Oh, Hifumi's talking to a woman. She seems troubled again. Well, here I am to save the day, to butt in and grow my bonds. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna talk to Hifumi? Yeah, let's talk to her. That's right. Your next opponent will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up.
That's...
But... Huh? Is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? No, Mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Mother! As I'm sure you're already aware, you are not allowed to date, young lady. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo spreads.
Yes.
Yes, Mother. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to do. What? Now, I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite a shock. Man, she's scary. That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played you, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated to make a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income. But it's honestly quite difficult for me. You should stop then. Don't force yourself to keep going and do stuff that you don't like. I'm happy that you're so concerned about me. But when I think about my mother, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family and I want to support them through our troubles. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. Why do I get the feeling this move would have been useful like the amount of times I've been surrounded? That's because it is! Oh, the irony.
All right.
Are you ready? That aura. My right eye is twitching. Now, it's time to unleash my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
Now, to a fair match. By the way, what that move does is what it says. We can now run from battles if we're surrounded. Because normally, you can't run when you're surrounded because you're literally surrounded. There's no opening and you have to wait for someone to find an opening. In this scenario, you would find an instant opening.
Until next
I
time.
think. It's one of the two, I don't remember. Phew, that wasn't so bad. Let's continue our lessons next time. Oh, my phone's vibrating. Oh, hello. Do you have a moment? I apologize for my mother's rude behavior earlier. She's been on edge lately. My male fans are beginning to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I hope you'll accept my apology in her place. Man, you got a lot to deal with. Do you know that? My apologies. I didn't mean to cause you any unnecessary worry. I'll be sure to talk to her about you. No doubt my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I intend to improve my skills so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. So then, let us both work hard for our goals. Goodbye for now. Alright. Well, we've completed a palace. We got some stuff out of the way. This episode may have turned out to be longer than I anticipated, but it's fine. You know why? That means next episode probably won't be an hour long, right? We're sending the calling card next episode.